For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Starting at the 10. And he doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things. Not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Josh Sweat making the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. We need to get some positive yardage here. They stick with Jacobs. He's out in the clear. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love now to throw. On target to his man, Dillon. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Man in motion here. Running on first here with Jacobs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Hits him on the out route. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We send a man in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they had that one contained right at the line. Roger McCreary brings him down that time.
Kid, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Kicks the handoff, now Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you too love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slam. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming. And he was able to separate that slant from the ball before they could ever get going.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Oh, it's Silver, ready? Great, set.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, 73.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Silver, set. 63.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
2nd down, back at the 23-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
No toss that. Help up.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He gets it complete to Will Shipley.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Help up. Crowd left behind it. Crowd left behind it. Help up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. Down to the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cut by Jacobs. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Motion man sent left. On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play fake, it's Love. Finds him on the crossing route. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
Love from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Eagles are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Packers behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Love. Escape. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. A A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
No touch that. Hey. No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a pickup of 26, and that's a Philadelphia first down.
73. 73. Great. Set. No touch.
Perch to throw. It's caught at the 4. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
No touch.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
63. Great. Set. That's right. No touch.
Throwing off the play fake here. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
You on left. No touch that.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Go Silver, right? No touch that. Hey, 73, 7. Hey, Silver. Crowd love Yeti. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Another try following the set. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. 2 plays ago, if we had seriously mentioned a safety partner, we'd have been laughed out of this booth, right?
Well, they say things move fast in the NFL, huh?
A couple of back-to-back sacks, losses like that, really opens us up to possibilities we weren't expecting.
Yeah, not all those possibilities are good, Kate, unless you're that defense that just dropped 2 points on the scoreboard.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great, set. 63. 9. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, thumbs up, alert. Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Tiger Hornet. Great, set. Yeti. Power left Yeti. Oh, it's Silver, ready? No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Go. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They bring Downs in motion left. First down throw, here's Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
From the 23. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, look at this, trying to surprise him with an end around. And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut, and he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Hey, 73.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Great, set.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Jukes one defender, and they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
63, 63, 63.
Here's Saquon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. Carl Vieni. Carl Vieni. Carl Vieni. No touch.
Back now, pressure on its way. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he drives it up past the 45. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers down by only 2 in the 4th. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give to Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. Great, set. 2 on left. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Wide open, downfield, got it! And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
They run it with Saquon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Looking to throw. It is Kupp, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here he is to throw. On target to his man, Dillon. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Back at 60.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. To throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Handoff headed right. Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is. But after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down.